So, hi, and I want to carry on the thought of mindfulness today because actually, having spent a bit of time away with my brother in Zurich, I've had a lot of time to think about this word called mindfulness, which is the being in the here and now and not worrying about the past or the future. And our brains can get really full of so much stuff. And I'm sorry, Matilda, but I nicked this off my niece, who's 5, because I think a snow globe is really good to sort of like show us how our mind works. Because if we've got our mind and all the bits of information in it, what happens when we're having lots of thoughts going on is obviously the snow globe is whirling around. What we need to do is to let it settle, and that is mindfulness. So it's being able to work out a time and a place to give yourself that space. So again, thinking about mindfulness as an athlete, then actually we very much as an athlete or in life think very much about the positives and the negatives. So we train to be positive and we train to react against the negatives. But actually it's thinking about them in a traffic light. So we've got the negatives as red and the positives as green, but we forget the amber, which is the bit in the middle, which is the here and now. So for me as an event rider, it's like if I'm in the show jumping and I have a fence down, it's very easy to go into the negative, into the red, and actually you're in danger of starting to doubt yourself and things start to go wrong. And likewise, if you're going cross country and everything's perfect and you're in the green, then actually there's that slight possibility that your reactions aren't going to be ready for something that could happen. So it's about learning to be in that amber colour, and that amber colour is the mindfulness, and it is about being in the here and now and being in that reactive state. And that starts to take a different issue and a different mindset towards what mindfulness is. Plus the thought behind the fact that actually it would be very useful to do this within the training. So yes, as in the training we think about the positives and the negatives, but actually just deal with that reaction. And one of the ways of doing it is just by having one simple exercise, like if you're doing a jumping exercise, just think about the positioning of your thumb on your aim, or think about where you're looking over the fence. So you just take it to one thing there and then to bring your mind back to what you're doing at the time. Give it a go.